Jesus, they're all stood in big groups. They're making it so easy for me. Thankfully, there's only 3 battle rifles to do, so this should be done like a piece of cake. At this rate, the challenge will be bloody done in no time. Oh, I finished the Santa Sleigh Ground event challenge. I didn't even know I was doing that. I think I've unlocked 2 of them. Okay, there we go. Forged. Piece of cake. Already done. There we go. It's complete. Let's go. Why am I running so fucking slow as well? It won't let me tactical sprint. The tactical sprint's fucking bugged. So that's great. I've got a damaged toggle stick or some shit. There's a lot of these about on the map. Maybe I have to shoot all of them for some sort of Easter egg. Oh, what? Half over? Dude, I wanted to get this in one game. Ugh! I've only got 8! I've got to get 25! Fucking hell, this gun sucks. It actually sucks. Well, I think I did like half of that. Half the progress. 13 more to go. Is he gonna say I've done it already? What the fuck? I don't even think I've... Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess I have. Oh, okay. That's forged done for the Sidewinder. Thank God for that. There we go. It's tracked. One more to do. One more to go. Yeah, I was gonna say go and do it at the same time. This one has to be like the most piss easy one to do because it's the most fun to use, and I've already done about 9 progress on it by accident just whilst doing it the other day to get gilded. So ultimately, I've got like 16 out of 25 left to do for this. Okay, I think I've definitely finished it now. Unless one of these wasn't ADS whilst I was doing it. Okay, maybe I've got one more to go then. Oh, I see him. Oh. Okay. Please tell me it's done. Yes, it's done. Let's go. Woo-woo! That's it. Forged completely done for the battle rifles. Here we go. Done. It's tracked. Alright, that's it. So as you can see, guys, there we have it. Forged is done on the 3 battle rifles in Modern Warfare 3. And so I guess we might as well just start off with discussing the grind. The first thing, actually, I do want to say before that is, yes, guys, the Christmas sweater has made a return. I was expecting the wait to be a bit longer for it to get cleaned and everything, but it's all washed up and clean. So it's made a return, guys. It's made a return. It was just one video we didn't have it. But let's actually get to discussing the grind. So first things first I want to say is I am actually going to say this is probably the easiest forged camo grind you will do in the entirety of the game. This was, at first I was going to say that the shotguns were the easiest because there was 3 shotguns to do, but the shotguns did have some quite tedious sort of rules to some of the challenges, and some of them didn't track so well, or they were just a bit off. But this one is so simple. You have 3 battle rifles, and the 3 battle rifles are just honestly super easy. For example, with the first gun we've got, it's the bas-b, right? The bas-b literally just wants you to get, I think, 20... No, it was 10, in fact. It wasn't even 25. Normally, you'd get 25 you have to do for these forged challenges, but the bas-b only wanted you to do 10 multi-kills, and as you guys know, multi-kills are just more than 1 kills in quick succession. So, essentially, 2 kills rapidly, 3 kills rapidly, that's all multi-kills, whatever. It's super simple. Like, that one I completed it within 2 minutes. Like, that quickly, super easy, especially in hardcore. And then the next one you get is the Sidewinder. Now, I will say the Sidewinder sucks as a weapon, so yes, it made the challenge a bit shit to do, but weapon aside, the actual challenge isn't difficult either. The Sidewinder just wants you to do, I believe, 25, if I wasn't wrong. I do think it was 25, it said. 25 one-shot, 1 kills, or clean kills, as it tried to put it. So essentially, guys, a lot of people don't know what it means by clean kills, because I, at first, didn't know what this meant, but I actually remembered from when I watched one of Technically Wild's guides on this thing. If you don't know him, a bit of a shout out to him. I do like his videos. He does some really useful videos. He actually broke down this quite a while ago, so I already knew going into this what this was going to mean. But 25 operator clean kills essentially just means getting kills without any of this extra information popping up on the XP pop-up or the kill feed pop-up thing that comes down the screen. You know, like the list of information next to the XP about what kind of kill you just did. Basically, a clean kill is just a kill. It's just that, like shooting them in the body. There's no point blank involved, no headshots, no one-shot, one kills, whatever it may be. I mean, maybe that counts. I don't know, because it does say that you can do one-shot, one kills for this challenge as well, so it does count that as well. But essentially, a clean kill is just the kill. That's it. No extra funny business. It's just a boring, basic kill. And then also it tracks one-shot, one kills as part of the challenge. I think this is quite a funny challenge, if you ask me. Why would someone want to go to the efforts of trying to make sure they get a clean kill in core, for example? Even in core, if you go for headshots, that wouldn't count as a clean kill, but you get the one-shot benefit for one-shot, one kills. I just don't understand why you'd want to go for the hassle of trying to track what kind of kills you're getting in core when you could just go in hardcore and get guaranteed one-shot, one kills, simple, and the kills each count. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't just take the latter over the former, to be honest. I just simply think that doing this challenge in hardcore was so much less confusing to do, just focusing on one-shot, one kills rather than the whole clean kill thing. But that was still a very simple challenge. And then the other one you had, which was for the MTZ 762, that one was literally just a bunch of ADS kills while fully loaded. And all that actually means, guys, is 25 kills ADS'd with 5 attachments. That's all that one means. I know some people have found that challenge very confusing in its description, and I do not blame you, honestly, because when it says fully loaded, some people might think it's a kind of perk you've got to have on, or it means having every single piece of tactical and lethal to their maximum and all this sort of stuff on your overall class setup. But no, it's actually just referring to the weapons attachments. It just means having 5 attachments on the gun. So it is a bit weird. In the past, they would have just said get kills with 5 attachments or something as the description, but the fact that they changed it up to describe it as fully loaded, I think is probably a bit confusing for some people, and it wasn't exactly a great move in terms of development. But either way, that's all the challenges, just ADS kills with 5 attachments. So yeah, these 3 challenges are super simple, like actually the easiest ones by far in the Forged Camo grind. I'm segmenting the Forged Camo grinds by weapon classes, so Forged Assault Rifles, Forged SMGs, Forged Shotguns, Forged Battle Rifles, etc, guys. We're talking about how difficult the Forged challenges are per weapon class, and I have to say, for Battle Rifles, they have to be the simplest one out of all of the other weapon classes in the game. It's just so simple. So now I'm going to basically give you a few more tips, just in case I didn't really touch up on those tips too much. So for the first one, bas-b, literally just get more than 1 kill in quick successions. Play shipment. It's just easiest bet to do. Unless you haven't got a shipment playlist, of course. Play on maps where you know there's going to be a lot of people, maybe on objective game mode, so like hardpoint and domination. You know people will be gathering at the objective, which means more kills quickly, which means multi-kills can get done quickly if you're not in shipment. For the Sidewinder, it's literally just going to be, of course, go into hardcore because it's the easiest option and just do 1-shot, 1 kills. But if you're in core, it just basically means aim for the body, don't try and do any fancy shit, and you'll get it done either way. Even if you don't want to get the fancy information popping up just so you can get the clean kill, I would just recommend going for headshots anyway in core, because most of the time a headshot will be a 1-shot and that counts for the challenge. So that's just the main thing. Aim a bit higher, make sure your attachments are all good so you get 1-shot, 1 kills for, you know, just higher damage output and stuff on that gun. And then the MTC 762 is literally just put your 5 attachments on, make sure it's a good class setup, and get your kills. And of course, hardcore is going to be the speediest way of doing that. So in terms of ranking these things, at first I wasn't too sure where I wanted to put the bas-b versus the MTZ, because those were the 2 standouts for me. They were the 2 that were like really fun to use. But I have to say, the most fun to use in this game is the
bas-b. It definitely has to be, because it's fully automatic, and it also has the most ammo by default, I'm pretty sure, even though I could obviously switch magazines up. With the MTZ, you don't actually have a whole lot of options. You can only go up by another 10 to bring your class up to 30 rounds, or you have 10, or you just stay by the default, which is 20. But with the bas-b, you get a whole lot more ammo, and yes, we have resorted to comparing ammo counts because they are basically very similar feeling fully automatic weapons. So yeah, bas-b, by default, you don't have 45 rounds. You only actually have 20. So 20 is not really that much, but the fact that you have the option to put 45 rounds on it just makes it far much better. And I feel like you have better recoil control overall on the bas-b versus the MTZ. So I think the bas-b has to be the #1 best battle rifle in this game, and it's the first one. So it's a common pattern I'm seeing a lot with these weapon classes, is they always put the best guns at the front for some reason, and the ones that are in between are usually mediocre, and then the ones they drop later in seasons as DLCs, they're also pretty fucking good. But it's always the in-between ones that seem to be so bad. I don't know why, if that's just me just overreacting, or maybe that's a general pattern that you guys are noticing. But yeah, bas-b is definitely the best. It's just fully automatic and super useful to use. You can never really go wrong with kills for this one, and it feels like an assault rifle when it ultimately is a battle rifle, which is kind of crazy. Then I'll say the MTC 762 goes in second place. Again, another fully automatic, but it has a little bit of some recoil problems. And then finally, and as the worst battle rifle, I'm going to put the Sidewinder at the bottom, because the Sidewinder, I just can't stand using that gun. I have a pretty well optimized class, if I say so myself, and it sucks. I just don't like it. It's semi-automatic, if I'm not wrong, and it doesn't feel good. It just really doesn't feel that good. Or it could have just been that when I was playing those games, I got a bad final taste in my mouth for these guns, because my left stick, like, I don't know what's going on, guys. My left stick, it's not letting me tactical sprint very well at the moment, and I swear to God, these controllers have, like, a lifespan of 6 months before you have to replace them with COD, because you're constantly hitting the left button and it just fucking damages them or some shit. So maybe it's just that. Maybe I had a bad final taste left in my mouth for those guns, but I just don't think the Sidewinder was that good. So yeah, that's my general ranking for the 3 guns. Very simple, easy challenges to do for Forged. They weren't really too much of a hassle, really. They really weren't. So that aside, thank you, everybody, for watching. Let me know if you enjoy these kind of Forged videos or not. It would make a huge difference in helping me to know what I can do better. If you guys don't like a certain thing about these videos and how I format them, I'm interested to hear your opinions. That goes for all my other videos in general. So yeah, be sure to smash a like if you did enjoy. Join the Discord down below if you're not getting notified for videos. Maybe you're not getting notified because YouTube is acting buggy and your sub feed's not refreshing. You can join the Discord. You get notified for everything, and you can also leave your suggestions in there if you so wish for videos. Also, check out just all the other links and playlists down below. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.